Hello, my name is Isuru Yapa. I'm an Australian registered migration agent here at Sirus Migration. Since the Global Talent Visa was introduced in November 2019, there were several changes that took place. We have published videos most of the time when the changes took place. There was a major change to GTI visa in December 2020 under Direction 89. To avoid any confusion, today I'm going to talk about the latest GTI eligibilities as it stands on 18th of March 2021. Let's talk about how you can be eligible. First of all, you have to be an expert in one of the 10 target sectors. And then you must either meet Australian high income threshold or you must be a recent PhD graduate from one of the 10 target sectors. Then you must have a nominator. A nominator can be an Australian permanent resident or a citizen, and also a prominent person from the selected industries or peak body. At the moment, ACS or the Australian Computer Society nominates people mostly in Digitech or IT related sectors for a fee. Also, there is no minimum English requirement. However, if you cannot prove that you have a functional English, which is IELTS 4.5 for the main applicant and any dependent over 18 years of age, you are required to pay a fee to DHA, which is about 4,890 Australian dollars for the main applicant or any dependent above 18 years of age. There is no age limit for this visa. However, if the applicant has not yet turned 18 years of age or the main applicant is older than 55 years old at the time of the application, we must demonstrate exceptional benefits to Australian community. You must also be in good character and health at the time of the visa application. Visa application fee for Global Talent Independent Visa is $4,110 for the main applicant, and any additional applicants over 18 including your spouse is $2,055 per person, and any additional applicants younger than 18 years old cost $1,030 per person. Let's look deep into point 1 and 2. Point 1, the current target sectors. The current target sectors are resources, agri-food and ag-tech, energy, health industries, defense, advanced manufacturing and space, circular economy, digitech, infrastructure and tourism, financial services and fintech, and education. Please note, you do not have to be a technician of these sectors to be eligible. For an example, you don't have to be a doctor to be eligible in the health industry sector. You could be a scientist, a researcher, or an innovator who works predominantly in the health industries that you may fulfill this category. Another example, if you're in the energy sector, you don't have to be an electrician. You could be a project director who establishes energy companies or specialized in wind energy motor engineer, energy storage specialist, etc. Finding the target sector could be a tricky and complicated activity at times, and please feel free to be in touch with us so we could help you do this. GTI is a fast-track visa to Australian permanent residents. Even within this expedited program, DHA has identified priority sectors, which DHA would give priority in processing. With our recent experience, EOIs for priority target sector could be processed between 4 to 8 weeks. You can now see the priority sectors on the screen. As you can see, health industries, advanced manufacturing and financial services has been given a high priority, and the high priority subsectors are as listed on the screen as well. So if your expertise fit into one of those target sectors, which brings me to next point, then you will have to satisfy that you're an internationally recognized with evidence with outstanding achievements, and you'll still be prominent in your field of expertise. Provide evidence that your field of expertise would be an asset to Australia. Have no difficulty obtaining employment in Australia or becoming established in the field. Have a recognized organization or an individual in Australia nominate you as a global talent in the same field as you. You could show your recognition by including some of these examples, such as senior roles, patents, professional awards, international publications, and memberships. You must also meet the Australian high income threshold, either by showing your current income is Australian dollars 153,600 and above, or a future job offer outlining that your future income will be Australian $153,600, or being a recent PhD graduate from one of the target sectors. Please note, as long as you fulfill these requirements, you are not required to show higher education achievements. I took this information from a DHA fact sheet. This shows the highest education achievements of applicants who were invited between July and November last year. As you can see, even though there are a higher number of PhD and master qualified applicants who succeeded and who were invited through expression of interest, there are still applicants with trade qualifications and diploma who received an invitation. Let's take a look at the application process. First, you're required to present your profile to the Department of Home Affairs through the Global Talent team as an expression of interest. This is the most important part of the application process. You may include your nomination form together with your expression of interest or later when required. If you received an unfavorable answer for your expression of interest, you may reconsider applying for EOI again. If you could add further information, and please remember there won't be any adverse or bad record that may go on your profile if the EOI is unsuccessful, as this is not a visa application. So there won't be any Section 48 bars as such. If you received an invitation with unique identification number, you may then apply for subclass 858 Global Talent Independent Visa to become an Australian permanent resident. If you receive Australian permanent residency from subclass 858 Global Talent Visa, you will enjoy all the benefits such as there is no requirement to be an employee or conduct a business or live in regional areas. The visa will be granted for you as the main applicant as well as for your spouse and your children if they were included in the application. You will then arrive as an Australian permanent resident and therefore you will be eligible for Medicare benefits and other benefits as an Australian permanent resident. If you have kids who are in school age, they are then eligible to attend public schools for free. If your kids are expecting to attend Australian universities, then they will be paying the same reduced fees as an Australian permanent resident. You and your family may live and work in Australia indefinitely. You may also apply for Australian citizenship after 4 years, depending on the rules and regulations at the time. I hope you receive a good understanding about Australian Global Talent Visa from this video. Should you require further information regarding this visa, customized to your background, please contact us via any of the below contact details. Remember to hit the subscribe button so you will be notified each time when we publish these latest Australian immigration related information.